Hi Tango dancer! Do you love sacadas but the dance floor is sometimes too crowded for them? In this video we are teaching you 2 tango sacada moves that fit perfectly in small spaces. We'll show you how to execute them smoothly, maintain the connection and feel confident in including them in your social dancing. By the end, you will have 2 practical and beautiful sacada movements that you can use every time the milonga gets busy.
The first sacada is this one. So basically here we are, I start walking forward, I go with my left leg inside, I hold with embrace and I'm going to open my right hip to create a space for her to change direction. So because we were walking that way and I'm going to invite her to walk forward in that way now. So she goes forward, forward, and here I pivot in my left leg following her. I collect and here I'm going to do the sacada here in the apertura. Yes. So in the side step I find the contact with her foot and then I'm going to pivot and invite her to cross. So basically with her free leg I invite her to cross behind and we finish. It's very important, of course, the close embrace because we keep it quite compact and quite small. Yes, now in the practice embrace when we show you it looks bigger but it's going to feel very small steps and very compact.
So for the followers, we do back step with them and we don't do the full step. They cut the step, so we cut it with them. We go forward below their shoulders, so we keep the connection in the close embrace. And then we do a side step, so we keep turning around them, following their right shoulder. And after we go on the left, they put us on the left leg. Don't bend the leg too much, stay straight, relax the knee. And then you're going to cross the leg, change the weight, and cross, and keep dancing.
Now we show you in the tango embrace. So do you see that we are all the time in the close embrace? Yes? So here we begin in the close embrace. We keep the close embrace here, close, close, and here when I go to do the sacada, sometimes I can even touch her leg a little bit because I'm going with the side of my foot to find the contact in the inner part of her leg. And then from here I just take the space and I hold with embrace. So I pivot and I hold. I will lift up to invite her to cross behind and then we can resolve with the walk.
In this movement and in the circular movement, when the leader is keeping the close embrace, follower, it is very important that you walk next, really below the leader, below the embrace. If you walk a little bit too far away from them, in the close embrace, you're going to lose the connection. So we stay connected in the close embrace by staying below the embrace, really next to the leader, so that we do maybe smaller step, but really below the embrace. And that way we keep the close embrace.
The second sacada that we want to show you for small spaces is this one, that we begin with the apertura, cross system, sacada and back ocho. It's very simple. So we begin with the apertura. Here I invite her to do a slightly bigger step, so I keep her on my left side. I change my weight, but I don't change her weight, and I walk in cross system. I go with my left leg on this side for one step, and I'm going to find the contact with her leg to do the sacada. So I'm going to take that leg into the back ocho straight away, and then I do apertura, and then we finish together. I want to take the impulse of her free leg to go into the back ocho. So here, sacada, and then pivot, and then I go with her.
So for the followers, what we do is we take a side step with them. We are slightly on the left side, on the open side of the embrace. We go back, and it's a small back step. And then we are going to feel their leg against our leg. We let the leg take out our leg. We let his leg take out our leg. Pivot. Go back in a back ocho. And resolve in front of them.
So this can be expressed in different ways. If the music is rhythmic and fast and sharp, maybe we can send her leg straight away into the ocho without collecting as well. So here I can send her boom. into one movement. Yes, 2 steps but one movement.
In the early stages of our tango journeys, we both used to struggle a lot when the milongas were packed because we couldn't use the steps that we learned in classes. And that's why we are showing you these 2 sacadas that work really well in small settings. So now we show you with tango music. If you want more ideas in terms of steps you can use in social settings, in the milongas, especially when the milonga is crowded, we have a free mini course for you and it's amazing. It gives you 10 easy and fun steps to use in milonga situations when the dance floor is busy. Click on the link below to access it and let us know how it goes.
And remember that we have to put importance more in the embrace, because changing the embrace, the tone of the embrace, what is going to make the steps work and what is going to make your partner to feel good in the embrace. And with this type of movements, we really need to put attention in the embrace, that you make your partner to feel secure and to feel contained in the embrace.
Now, if you are excited about sacada movements and want to add more of them in your dancing, we have a special video for you all about 3 easy sacadas you can easily add to your tango dancing. We will put the link for you in the next video link, so click on the next video link to access it.
And please, keep learning and keep sharing your dancing, because the world of tango needs your embrace.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.
Ciao.